अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। सञ्जय उवाच तं तथा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेक्षणम् विषेदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः। श्रीभगवानुवाच कुतस्त्वा कश्मलमिदम् विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टमस्वर्ग्यम् अकीर्तिकरमर्जुन। क्लैब्यम् मास्मगमः पार्थ नैतत्त्वय्युपपद्यते। क्षुद्रम् हृदय दौर्बल्यम् त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप। अर्जुन उवाच कथम् भीष्ममहं सङ्ख्ये द्रोणम् च मधुसूदन इषुभिः प्रतियोत्स्यामि पूजार्हावरिसूदन। गुरून् हत्वा हि महानुभावान् श्रेयो भोक्तुम् भैक्षमपीह लोके। तत्त्वार्थकामास्तु गुरूनिहैव भुञ्जीय भोगान् रुधिरप्रदिग्धान्। न चैतद्विद्मत्कदरन्नो गरीयः यद्वा जयेम यदि वा नो जयेयुः। ध्यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषामः तेव स्थिताः प्रमुखे धार्तराष्ट्राः। कार्पण्यदोषोपहतः स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वाम् धर्मसम्मूढचेताः। यच्छ्रेयस्याम् निश्चितम् ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहम् शाधि माम् त्वाम् प्रपन्नम्। न हि प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात् यच्छोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम्। अवाप्य भूमावसपत्नमृद्धम् राज्यम् सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्। सञ्जय उवाच एवमुक्त्वा हृषीकेशम् गुडाकेशः परन्तप न योत्स्य इति गोविन्दम् उक्त्वा तूष्णीम् बभूवः। तमुवाच हृषीकेशः प्रहसन्निव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विषेदन्तमिदम् वचः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वम् प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे गतासु न गतासूश्च
Hari Om. Good evening to all my dear friends, dear sadhaks. A very warm welcome. Come, let's pray together. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutam gamaya Sahana vavatu Sahano bhunaktu Sahaviryam karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. O Lord, together we all offer our salutations to seek your grace, your blessings, your mercy, your love, compassion, forgiveness, strength, Shraddha, Bhakti, Jnana, and Vairagya. We beseech in you to make this knowledge a living reality in our lives. Our salutations to the entire Guru Parampara and gratitude to them. Om Tat Sat. We are on the Divine Discourse 106, the 6th of August 2020, Sharvarinama Samvatsara, Dakshinayana, Varsharutu, Shravana Masa, Krishna Paksha, Tritiya. On this Thursday evening and this auspicious day, Hari Preranaya Hari Prityartam, Naham Karta Hari Karta. We once again pray to you, O Lord, to bless us with grace and divinity. Om Tat Sat. So now we have been very carefully studying and understanding Astanga Yoga of Maharishi Patanjali, who has described the 8 steps for moksha, which are as follows: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Now, in Yama, we understood about Ahimsa, then Satya, the third one was Asteya, fourth was Brahmacharya, and Aparigraha. And then we moved further. Under Niyama, we tried to understand Shaucha yesterday. Okay, so now let's move forward. I would like to take you all back to Yama Aparigraha. See, this attachment, what we call, is the strongest block to realization, as told by Neem Karoli Baba. Talk of any scriptures, talk of any sayings by any sages, Sant, Mahatma, everybody talks about this one thing, attachment. It is just like that gravitational pull. If you want to go out of the ambit or the orbit of the planet, you need to get out of that gravitational pull. Your force and pleasure is the volume. Oh my god, it's today. Okay. Sorry, I'll have to take help now. In fact, they said it would not repeat. I'm asking them to teach me, but they are not teaching me. They're saying, okay, we'll do it for you. Okay. Anyway, it'll get set in a while, not to worry. Rakshit. Yeah, volume. Yeah, I'm sending you the Steam viewer. No, let him be online.
Hold madam. Rakshit. Wait madam. Hold madam.
Yes, sent.
ಕಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಾವು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ.
Hello. Yeah, Rakshit. Is it clear now? Voice check, please. Is it clear now? Hari Om. I would need your feedback if it is clear now. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay. Right, ma'am. Thank you. Bye. Hari Om. Okay. Yes. So, where were we now? Where did I stop? Meaning, or where did it's from the beginning you are not able to hear? Okay. I'll start from beginning then. I'll start from beginning. Yeah. So, we are now studying the Astanga Yoga practices. And Maharishi Patanjali, he explained to us about the 8 limbs in this process of towards realization. Okay. No, was it clear? No, Shamli, you have said that you have connected to speakers, you have heard. I want to hear from others, like Vinita and others who were not able to hear. Did they get to hear this Neem Karoli Baba quote which I mentioned, attachment? Anyway, I'll quickly cover up. Okay. So here, under Yama, we studied all the 5 heads, which are Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. These are the 5 heads under Yama. And we had in fact moved to Niyama and we were talking about Shaucha, which is cleanliness, the first level. So what I would want to do is, I would want to revisit Asteya, which is attachment. Revisit Asteya and Aparigraha. Asteya is no stealing. In any way, whatever way it is, you should not be stealing. And the 5th one, Aparigraha, let's take these 2 aspects. Now let's start with the 5th one, Aparigraha. Why I'm wanting to revisit this aspect is, attachment is one of the most important things, which is just like the gravitational force of this planet. You can't fly when you have heavy things weighing on you. To fly, you need to be light. Attachment is that weight in your life. It will not allow you to fly. If one needs to get out of the gravitational pull of this planet, then what? You need to be more stronger than the gravitational pull so that you will be able to get out of the gravitational pull. So for any realization, the greatest hurdles which come in the way are attachment. It is not only about realization. Even if you want to make your life more simpler and calm, peaceful, there has to be a fine balance about attachment towards various people, family members, objects, situations, everything. Regarding Mrs. Durga Suri's question yesterday, I would like to take it up separately some other point of time. So here, in your normal life, how one should live? It is said, detach from needing to love things, work out a certain way. The universe is perfect. and there are no failures. Give yourself the gift of detaching from your worries and trust that everything is happening perfectly. For your normal living, this is a wonderful statement. Carrie Bradshaw, there's a beautiful quotation. Eventually, all the pieces will fall in place. Until then, laugh at the confusion. Live for the moment and know that everything happens for a reason. This is so very much required. We get too much engrossed and too much troubled by very small things. So here, coming back, now if you need to see what is that in this attachment, I would like to say, there was once a very rich man, and he had a guru. Rich man, disturbed with so many things in life. He approaches Guru. Guru gives him the right knowledge how to face situations, how to respond to life. He was very pleased. So the relationship and bonding between him and the Guru got stronger and stronger day by day, year after year. One day, the businessman, he was so attached now to the Guru. In the sense, he was so fond of the Guru. So what he did, he says, you are living in a small house here. I want to construct a good house for you. Why don't you live there? So despite the Guru resisting, he still overpowered, and out of his love and affection, he convinced the Guru to live in the new house which he is going to build for the Guru. Now what he did, his gratitude to the Guru was so much that he built a replica of his house with the same comforts, with the same kind of ambience, then support at home, all that he gave. Now the Mahatma, his Guru, is coming and staying there. One day, in the course of his meeting with the Mahatma, he tells him, he says, Mahatma ji, Guruji, what is the difference between you and me now? We both are having the same kind of lifestyle. We are almost eating the same kind of food, living in the same kind of a house. It appears everything to be identical. So the Mahatma just smiles at him. He does not give him an answer, he smiles at him. And then it was about lunchtime when they were having lunch together. This topic came up, and then after a while the Mahatma says, come, let's go for a walk. The weather was good and they started walking together. Now they walked for about a kilometer, or 2 or 3, 4. This Shishya is asking, let's go back, let's go back. He said, why are you bothering? Come, let's keep walking. The weather is so nice. The countryside is so good. Let's walk. And from about 4:30 they had started. And it is now 6 o'clock and the birds are returning home. The sun is about to set. He tells him, Mahatmaji, can we go back now? No, little more distance. And they almost enter into the woods. Now, the Mahatma tells the Shishya, this place is so nice. Why don't we stay here? Let's settle over here. Now the businessman is asking, Mahatmaji, what is this? I've built such a nice house for you over there. And I can't stay with you over here. I have my family, I have my business, I have my this. That's when the Mahatma tells him, see, for me, at any moment, I can just drop things. I'm not attached physically or mentally to anything. And what did you say? You gave me a big list and you clearly said that I cannot stay with you over here. That is the difference between me and you. It's not what is in the external world which one is experiencing. The grip, what one holds in the internal mind, that is the aspect which we need to look at. You may have everything outside, but are they owning you or are you owning them? Is a question you need to ask again and again. We all know that everything in this world is Nashwara, temporary. Anything, anytime can go away. And we, at this point of time, we have seen the impermanency of everything so well in the last 4 months. Life has completely changed for all of us. We had never imagined in our wildest dream that such things could happen. So to a certain extent, we have understood what is the temporary nature of this entire creation. So keeping this in mind, we should be able to go with more robust speed on this path. No attachment. Extreme love, extreme care, concern, but attachment is, I am not constantly thinking of that person or object, and I am ready to drop at any given point of time. If these two things are clear in your mind, then although you're owning, you're possessing, you're using, you are the owner and that person or that object has not owned you. This clear understanding has to come into our minds. So this is about another level of attachment, and we take a look at the asteya, what we are talking, non-stealing. So here, once there was a sage, and he was teaching the inmates of the palace, the Raj Parivar we so call, and now and then whenever he got time, of course the king as well, king and the queen. For last several decades he has been teaching the family, and he's almost like their family. He used to daily come to their place, teach the children and whoever the king and queen has appointed to learn, and he used to have his food over there, lunch, and go back to his place to reside. In the usual course, this is going on. One day, he has his meal, and what he does is he takes a plate and a spoon, hides it in his bag, and walks out after his lunch, as usual. Now, coincidentally, one of the maids saw this red-handed. Like she saw this, but she did not tell anything about this. It was like too insulting. She could not understand the consequences, but she had seen him do this. Now this sage goes, and next day again he comes. He has his food and he goes back. Now this is happening. 1 day passed. 2 days passed. Now this maid tells this to the queen. The queen is surprised. She tells the king, it's not about the plate and the spoon, it's about the character of that person. He is stealing. And now the king is also worried. He said, we have learned so much from this sage, and our whole Raj Parivar as well as our inmates, very close family, friends, all are learning from him. What is this nature? So he tells the minister, please find out. I want to know why this sage has done this way. Now the minister gets into inquiry and he finds out what could be the reason. The food that was prepared on that particular day was prepared from the grains which were confiscated by the robbers. The soldiers had confiscated the grains, and whatever confiscation was there, it went to the Raj Bhavan, and from those grains they had cooked food that day. So this aspect, the other day we were speaking about the kind of food we eat. This clearly denotes, if we get these kind of thoughts, the third day he comes back and he keeps the plate and the spoon back in the Raj Bhavan. Slowly, without anybody else knowing, he was also wondering why such a thing happened. Why did my mind get distorted and did such a heinous act? He kept the plate and then he felt I should ask forgiveness with the Maharani. He goes and asks forgiveness. And at the same time the minister comes and he gives, this is the possible reason the king had asked me to find out, and this could be the possible reason. Now, it was shocking for them to know. Even it was an eye-opener for him. Oh my God, the food which I ate over here has created such a negative impact on my mind and made me do such a heinous act. Aparigraha and Asteya. Okay, now we come to Shama. We were discussing about yesterday Shama Dhamma. So what we learnt was first one under Yama Niyama, in Niyama, first one was Shaucha. That is about cleanliness. So we spoke about what should be the level of cleanliness at the level of the body, the mind, and at your emotions. Extremely important. See, even the repentant tears wash out the stain of guilt which is in your mind. We always have guilt in our mind. Repentance, prashchitta, is one of the best tools to clear. So likewise, one needs to do all these internal and external cleansing of the body. It's not just body per se. As they say, a clean body, pure morals is a perfect combination. Clean body, pure morals. Now, Santosha. Santosha is about, we just know Santosha means happiness. In simple translation, as we all know. And what is it? Like some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. So in life, we should come under the second category. Whenever we go away from a place, we should not be under the second category. We should be very careful. Wherever you go, you should be able to carry happiness along with you. And the various aspects for happiness is prima facie is about being contented. And that contentment, as per the karma yoga and all what we have learnt, I am just trying to relate to the study what we have done. Prasada buddhi is one thing which can keep you contented. Otherwise it is very difficult to be contented. The moment contentment comes in, that feeling of happiness is there. There was once a sage known as Shaikh Said. He was having difficult times. He was a poet as well, not able to meet ends. There was no food at home. His house was leaking, the roof was leaking, and lot of chaos at home, children and wife. So he was saying, like cursing God, Khuda, what is this? What life you have given me? You can't take care of your devotees? Such a horrible, pitiable, pathetic situation I am in. And like he's showering his galis on the Lord. In the meantime, somebody knocked the door. He goes there, opens the door, and he sees there's a toy seller. Now imagine, in this state of mind, there is a toy seller at his door. He looks at the toy seller and he sees that toy seller has got a garland of toys. He has hung all the toys around his neck, which are all tied to a string. He has one leg, one left leg, and one right hand. That's all. So the right leg is missing and the left hand is missing. And all the toys are around his neck. He looks at him for a moment and he feels very compassionate. He asks him, "Hey man, don't you feel sorry for your situation?" The toy seller says, "What has happened to me? See, I have one leg on which I walk, and I have another hand which helps me to do whatever I need to do. And now here I have a garland of toys. So I keep going house to house, house to house. I sell toys. And those people, they buy toys with so much delight. And I am so satisfied. I feel that I am selling happiness here. I don't feel anything to be sorry about. He asks him, do you have anything to say or feel sorry about? What is that? Why did you ask me this question? It was an eye-opener for this Sheikh Said. He says, my God, what is this attitude of this person? He doesn't have one leg, he doesn't have one hand, and he is so contented in life. And look, what am I complaining about? He immediately repents. The last half an hour, whatever accusations he was making against the Lord, he repents. He says, I'm extremely sorry. I'm so thankful that I did not understand what you have given me. So, in life, we really do not value what we have. And real happiness has to be generated within. It doesn't come from outside. Whatever comes from outside are only sense perceptions and sense enjoyments. For a while they are there, and that same thing, if taken more, it will cause dissatisfaction. That is not true happiness. You have to be grateful for, you have to be contented, without which you will never be satisfied. One person in the same condition, he was complaining about his bad state of life, not able to meet ends again, and in that situation, he develops an eye pain, profusely burning, and all the time it's watery. It was unbearable, so he goes to the doctor. Now the doctor examines him and tells him, I'm really sorry to tell you, there has been cancerous material which has developed in your eyes. So now you have two options. One is, if you get this eye operated, where we remove the cancerous material at the root level, you will become blind, but you will live. Otherwise, you will die. That cancer will spread to the rest of the body and you will die. Now, it's a difficult choice for him now. He says, okay, now let me accept being alive but blind. He signs all the necessary papers, whatever is to be done, and he gets admitted. Now the surgery happens. He comes out of the operation theatre, and then he is now prepared. I am blind now. As they open the dressing, he is able to see the world more clearly. He was shocked. He asked the doctor, Doctor, what happened? He said, look, when we went to perform the surgery, we found that at the root level there was a deep fungus infection. So we just cleaned up the fungus infection, and with that everything is absolutely normal. So we didn't have to open it, take off your eyes, do anything else. Now your eyes are in perfect healthy condition. Now the moment he heard this, the same eyes which were just there in his life, had no value earlier, became of so much value. He felt so grateful to the Lord. He had visualized, imagined, thought, perceived how life would be as a blind man. So likewise, we have got so much in life which we have never really valued for. That one thing or two things which are missing in life, we are constantly thinking about that. Like as we discussed, imagine if this was not there, if that was not there, just do a brief meditation, a introspection. Assuming that this is not there, this is not there, this is not there, how my life would have been. And you will get so many reasons to thank God. Contentment is one of the most important things to be happy in life. And one needs to be completely in tune with situations, circumstances, as far as contentment is concerned in life. Come, let's meditate. Please be seated comfortably. We'll do a brief energization of the body process, and we'll spend more time on the chakra cleansing. Maybe about 2 to 3 minutes I'll give for energizing your body. You all know the process. Start from your legs, your trunk, your back, then your abdomen, chest, hands, shoulders, neck, face and head. Okay? Keep your eyes gently closed. Wear a smile on your face. Now let's start the energization process. Take a few deep breaths of equal inhalation and exhalation. Let's start. Energize your legs. Keep moving forward. Feel the wave of that consciousness, rejuvenating, energizing each and every part of your body. An effective energization happens when your visualization is strong. Now our entire body and mind is energized. Now let's focus on cleansing of the chakras. Manipura chakra, which is placed behind your navel. Color is yellow. Element is fire. The signs of a blocked Manipura chakra is as follows. Anxiety, feeling powerless, feeling like a victim always, lack of self-confidence, picking up fights for small things, being egoistic, and at the physical level, having problems with the liver, pancreas, and the stomach. To correct them, the following are the remedies suggested. Eating natural yellow foods, wearing this color yellow, placing this color in your home, writing down what makes you special, doing Surya Namaskars, Bastrika and Kapalabhati Pranayam. More importantly, meditating on this Manipura Chakra with the Moola Bija Mantra Ram, R-A-M, Ram. Now let's together chant and meditate. Ram. 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 Now let's slowly move to the chakra above the Manipura chakra. Anahata chakra, also known as the heart chakra, which is located in the middle of your chest. Color of this chakra is green. Element is air. Signs of this chakra, if blocked, are as follows: lack of compassion, holding on to grudges, lack of commitment, difficulty in maintaining relationships, anxiety and stress, loneliness, the ways to open this Anahata chakra are: eat as much as you can naturally green foods, wearing the color green and placing this color around one's house. Spending time in nature, affirmations of love for oneself and all other living beings, importantly, meditating on this chakra, which is in the middle of your chest, green in color, which rotates in a clockwise direction. With the Moola Bija mantra, Yam, Y-A-M, Yam. Now let's do it together. Yam. 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 Meditate intensely on this green color chakra in the middle of your chest. Now slowly bring your focus to the tip of your nostrils. Become aware of your mind and your body. Become aware of where you are seated. And the surroundings. Now gently rub your palm. Place them on your eyes. Feel the warmth in your palm. Slowly and lovingly open your eyes. I trust you all are seeing the report of the Mahamrutyunjaya Mantra Yajna which is being sent. If there are any corrections, please let us know. I have just now sent you all the report as of yesterday's closing. Any suggestions, questions, comments, please post them on the group. We'll now say the concluding mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Together we all offer today's Gita Jnana Yajna at the lotus feet of the Lord to seek His grace and mercy. Krishnarpanamastu. Idam namama. Om Tat Sat. Our gratitude and salutations to the entire Guru Parampara. Wish you all a very pleasant evening. We thank you for being a part of this wonderful spiritual journey. Looking forward to see you all tomorrow. Hari Om.
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्याः सांस्थितिक्षस्व भारत यं हि न व्यथयन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ समदुःखसुखं धीरम् पूर्णतत्त्वाय कल्पते नासतो विद्यते भावः नाभावो विद्यते ततः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः स्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः अविनाशितु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततम् विनाशमव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति अन्तवन्त इमे देहाः नित्यस्योक्ता शरीरिणः अनाशिनोत्प्रमेयस्य तस्माद्युध्यस्व भारत य एनं वेत्ति हन्तारम् यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतः नायं हन्ति न हन्यते न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे वेदाविनाशिनं नित्यं य एनमजमव्ययम् कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कङ्घातयति हन्तिकम् वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापः न शोषयति मारुतः अच्छेद्योऽयमदाह्योऽयम् अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च नित्यसर्वगतस्थाणुः अचलोऽयं सनातनः अव्यक्तोऽयमचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकार्योऽयमुच्यते तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं नानुशोचितुमर्हसि अथ चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतम् तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युः ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मादपरिहार्येऽर्थे न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि